welcome to We Win New. In this video, we've scoured the archives for rare, real-life clips that showcase these moments where split-sec decisions and sheer luck change lives forever. Join us as we unpack the stories behind these footage and how these moments unfolded. Let's get going.
Oh no! Oh
no! On July 15, 1996, a P-38 Lightning crashed at Duxford. The AAIB investigation speculated an obstruction in the cockpit caused the crash. Eyewitnesses said that the plane was unable to regain control after a low-level roll.
Oh no! Oh no! My God! Oh no! Oh my God!
The crash landing of the Medevac helicopter ambulance happened just a few meters below the helipad at the Kedarnath temple, India. The heli ambulance had a pilot and 2 doctors on board to attend to the patient. All 3 escaped the incident unhurt. This Russian SU-30MKI crashed in 1999 during the Paris Airshow in France. The plane did one too many revolutions and didn't have the altitude to get out of the maneuver. No one was hurt and the 2 pilots ejected safely. On June 30, 2019, a plane collided with a hangar and terrain after takeoff from Addison Airport, Addison, Texas. One witness stated that as the airplane went down the runway, it seemed more quiet than normal and sounded like it did not have sufficient power to take off. Several security cameras captured the drift to the left immediately after takeoff and then a roll to the left. One camera showed the aeroplane roll completely inverted before it collided with the hangar. After experiencing a sudden engine failure mid-flight, a helicopter carrying 2 men was forced to make an emergency landing in a cornfield without further incident, and both occupants emerged unharmed, despite the harrowing ordeal.
Si è toccato.
A small plane that crashed into the ocean just off a New Hampshire beach flipped upside down when it hit the water, before slowly rolling back into an upright position. The plane had been buzzing over the crowded beach all morning, dragging a banner for an Eagles tribute band playing at a local venue. The Harrier jumped jet ditches into the sea at Lowestoft Air Festival, 2002. During the scrapping of the Honora Air Airbus A321, the aircraft unexpectedly collapsed with a deafening crash, causing a moment of chaos as workers nearby panicked. A man was filming planes flying above, preparing to land at a local airport, when he caught one of them getting struck by lightning. The pilot from the Reno Air Races survived a spectacular crash while running in the Supersport Gold Race on September 19, 2010. It failed to get off the ground after zipping along the runway and appeared to catch a pothole or a rock and began to flip out of control. A small plane attempting a low landing on a coast came dangerously close to disaster, almost striking a sunbather who was lying in its path. A small airplane that was missing a tire and landing gear made an emergency belly landing at the Goodyear airport. Prior to landing, the pilot circled the airport in an attempt to burn fuel. Within an hour, the plane was strapped to a tow truck and brought to the Lufthansa Aviation Training Center at the airport. On April 8, 2008, a Mustang fighter plane was forced to make an emergency landing at RAAF Base Williams, Point Cook, Victoria, Australia, after its landing gear failed. Firefighters are on hand for fire prevention and possible rescue. A single-engine plane is flying low over the Clearwater, Florida road and suddenly banks to its left, soaring right over the deputy's squad car in Florida. Miraculously, the pilot and passenger were able to walk away from the crash. An Airbus A319 engine cowl falling apart due to a fault on closing the cowl. The maintenance crew closed the cowl but not locked it. On April 12, 2010, an accident occurred during an air show at Aeroporto Federal de Lages in Santa Catarina, Brazil. The aircraft entered a steep climb, executed multiple rolls, and then descended rapidly. Although the plane momentarily leveled out, it failed to recover in time and crashed into the ground.
Nossa! Meu Deus!
Meu Deus! Ah, Jesus!
In September 2007, a plane crashed on landing at Aalborg Airport, Denmark, after its right main landing gear failed. The crew elected to go around and circle to burn off fuel and inform the passengers. Everyone is all right, a lucky escape for all on board. Kudos to the flight crew on their actions. On August 23, 2020, Kuwait Airways made a really dangerous landing at Schiphol Airport, Netherlands, in a heavy rain shower. A plane flying from Edinburgh has been evacuated after crash landing at a Dutch airport as its propellers scrape against the runway surface just after touchdown. A plane traveling from Australia to Los Angeles has been forced to make an emergency landing after smoke started billowing from the landing gear The aircraft landed safely with no injuries reported.
But the Yakima factory also produces...
Wow, I cannot imagine the adrenaline rush that pilot must have had. It makes my nuts shrivel just watching it. Fly B flight departed from Belfast City Airport, Ireland on November 13, 2017, bound for Inverness, Scotland, when after takeoff the pilots noticed they had a problem with the nose landing gear.
I'll tell you what, you're doing quite well because it's on the just the two wheels. Woohoo! Oh! You crashed!
An investigation into the 2017 Australia Day plane crash in Perth's Swan River in front of thousands of onlookers has suggested pilot error and poor procedures were to blame for the accident. Acting Police Commissioner Stephen Brown asked people gathered in the city for the traditional annual fireworks show to leave the area. An American Airlines Boeing 737-800 loses a tire while taking off from Tampa.
There's 590. Oh my gosh. It's the real deal, guys.
Every 2 years, airport operators are required to carry out scowl exercises, such as those shown in this video. Gyrocopter crash rotor flapping during the takeoff. Helicopter of the Georgian Border Service crashed near the mountain resort of Gudari.
Охренеть! Пипец! Это пипец!
Great landing. Notice the engines are off, the props aren't turning. A video of a PAF F-16 fighter jet crashed. A FedEx plane skidded off the runway during a crash landing when its landing gear did not descend.
That's not good.
Glad there were no casualties.
Да, бля, праздники.
Both pilots were incredibly lucky that day. In September 2023, a small propeller-driven plane crashed during an air show in Hungary.
Jeesus Maria.
A flight evaluation trials on January 27, 1969 at Duxford. Two aircraft of the Spanish-Portuguese Yak Stars formation team collided during the Paris Airshow. Portugal
Bateram, já foi. Já, merda.
Não! Ai, não! Ah.
This plane blows nearly all of its tires on landing, causing fires. Examination did not reveal any evidence of pre-accident malfunctions or failures of the flight control system. So what is the cause? Dynamic display of Su-27 from Belarus at the air show in Radom, Poland ended in a crash. This American Airlines flight from North Carolina had a rough landing as it slid off the runway.
I think we landed.
Footage from inside the burning Aeroflot plane that landed.
Ребяточки, пожалуйста, давайте.
An aviation incident with a Mi-171A2 helicopter.
Вот так вот колесики у нас зашли в сырую землю.
A Boeing B-17 Flying Fortress and a Bell P-63 King Cobra collided during an airshow at Dallas Executive Airport on November 12, 2022. It occurred in Harare, Zimbabwe on May 31, 2022. An Air Canada Boeing B-777 aircraft escaped a large-scale fire.
Took a while.
An Airbus A321neo landed in Crosswind. A United Airlines flight makes an emergency landing after one of the plane's wings came apart mid-air. A plane crashed into Miami Bridge on May 14, 2022. This is how you can fight unemployment. Haha, just kidding. Pilot spends 9 hours sitting on the wing of his Cessna 172 after crashing into the national park. A crazy footage with a Bangladesh Air Force combat trainer aircraft. Due to bad weather, the flight failed to land. The pilot immediately decided to take off again. Oh, Bell 407 gets very close to a Cessna. Guys, see the most unbelievable emergency landings without aircraft wheels. Three aircraft from the Italian Air Force display team crashed in 1988. On June 16, 2018, an experimental kit aircam impacted terrain during its initial climb.
Oh my God.
On December 11, 2013, a Cessna 28B lost engine power and ditching into the Pacific Ocean. An aerobatic plane crashed at an airport in Lages, a city in southern Brazil. During a landing in 2009 at Kandahar Airfield, a RAF Harrier slammed into the ground, causing the aircraft to burst into flames. The pilot managed to control the aircraft until the very last minute before he had to eject. A F-35 fighter jet crashes at Alaska's Eielson Air Force Base, glad the pilot survives. A clear visual of the incident in Vancouver's Cole Harbour near Stanley Park. On September 20, 2016, a helicopter crashed into the sea during a training flight. The two crew members survived without injury. Oh my, airshow disaster in Ukraine. On February 1, 2025, a plane crashed in Philadelphia shortly after takeoff from Philadelphia's executive airport. A banner plane crashed on a street in Hollywood, Florida. Oops, just not enough speed and too much weight. A Mirage 2000 fighter plane of the Indian Air Force crashed near a village.
The finish line is here. Don't forget to give us a like button and share your road encounters in the comments. And don't miss the video on the right side of the screen. See you soon.